Have you come back? So if you're already back, then can you try to find out the Tevenian resistance? Okay, means you need to short here. Means you need to view into here. Hey, hey. Sorry, you need to short here. You need to short here and open here. Okay, your eye need to look inside here. So means this one two will be in parallel, series, parallel, series, and parallel. Can then tell me what is your RTH? So for maximum power transfer, okay, the theory stated that for maximum power transfer across the resistor, then you need to have the Tevenian resistance. So you need to look inside here and then find the Tevenian resistance. So if you 5 minutes, let me know what is the answer here. And by the way, you need to close your P5. Please close your P5 AD. Okay, because we are going to use another software called OrCAD Capture software. This OrCAD Capture software is for you to draw the components out, something like this. You need to draw it out. 45.55K. I think it's not 45. Other answer? 45? I think it's around 40K, is it? I think it's around 40K. Is it 40K? 40.81, is it? For the 47.61. What is answer? No, it's all capture. 47.61 should be near already. Any other answer? I think it's around 40, 49, 0.7. I can't remember. 49. I remember it's 40 something one or 40.8, something like that. Again, these two parallel, series, parallel, series, parallel. Others, what is the value that you got? Any other answer? Hello. Are you 40 something. Yes, yes, yes. I get 40. I think it's around 40 something. 40.8, 40.8 something. But are you okay? Roughly there lah. Later on when we can test using our software. Yeah, then this one I leave it to you. Okay. Yeah, it's 40 something. Then next we will go to the how to draw the components out. Okay, so let's do it together. So first of all, we go to open the software cadence, get this the name of the software, call this all capture. Let us do it together. Are you still with me? Hey. Well, you have to close your PISA ID first, yeah. You have to close first, because if you are not closing later when you run the simulation, you will have problem. Okay, you will have something like this, right? Okay, then go to the new project, file, new project, file, new project. Are you okay? Are you okay? Just click on the main screen. What main screen? File, new project. Godwin, what do you mean by click on the main screen? Oh, new project here is it? I think okay. Then you type the name of your project. So for example, this project name is maximum power transfer. Okay, then you need to select analog or mixed AD. If you select PCB, means it is PCB. Later on, you can't run simulation. Programmable logic widget is something like digital logic. Then schematic is also draw for fun. Schematic only can't run. So have to select this one. Then select your location that you want to save. Select where you want to save. Then click OK. Then click OK. Then they will ask you, is it you want to create based on an existing project? So normally I will select this empty AA all libraries. I will call all the libraries so that later on I no need to import the library. Do you get what I mean? You can create a blank project. If you create a blank project, then later on when you want to insert your resistor, then you need to call the, I think it's called analog library. You need to insert a source and you need to call a source library. So I think it's a bit troublesome lah. Then that's why I will select based on this empty AA all libs.obj. Are you okay? Then you click OK. So far so good. Okay, then I will select here schematic here, then click page 1. So something like this. Or what, right? Something like the drawing area like that. Then this word is not important. You can select all, then delete. Not responding, yeah. Is Google Meet not responding or your software not responding? Your software, not to say not responding. I think it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes when you open this, then we need to you may need some time to wait for it. You can't find your software. Why you can't find? Not inside. It's not all capture not inside. That means when you install, maybe you just select PS5, is it? You didn't select this all capture, is it? Then you may need to do the installation again. Then like you get what I mean, like we want to install Office, then you had Word, Excel, PowerPoint, right? So maybe you just select PowerPoint and you didn't install Word, something like this. Or I think, but if you follow I think like what I did, I install everything, then should be fine. Renjie, I think, and John, I think both of you need to reinstall the software. But it's okay. Meanwhile, you follow us first. Okay, so after you open until page 1, then it's time for you to draw the components. So how to draw the components? So basically, you need to have voltage source, resistors, and wire, ground only. Very simple circuits, right? So you go to here, place part here. Can you see a IC chip with a plus sign? Then you place part here. So you just type off, because all the library already imported. So when I type VDC, then there's a VDC in source library. So double click, then place it. So if you want to remove it, then you can click the escape button, or right click, then end mode also can. Understand? Click it, and if you want to rotate it, then you can click Control R. Use your keyboard to click Control R. Are you okay? CTRL plus R button plus and R button is to rotate. ESC button to end mode. Are you okay? Then this is voltage. How about resistor? Resistor, you need to have analog resistor. There are quite many types of resistor. You just click this R analog. R analog again, meaning you don't put other discrete resistor. You select R analog. So it's include this one, including this R. It's not a variable resistor. It's just a normal resistor, same as this. Just that the name, change it to RVAR only. Okay. Then after you have done, then you can change their value. So you can click and then change their value. Are you okay? So yeah, give you maybe 10 minutes to settle this. That you should have something like this. You should have something. Why is empty? Can I close it first? The continue of the drawing. How to connect? Connect using wire? 1 minute. Let me open my file. that I already draw. I see. Okay, so you should have something like this. So how to connect? So this is a place wire. Can you see place wire here? So you just click it and then click to do the connection. Okay. So this parameter, no need to care about it first. When you settle all the R components are analog resistors, and then the voltage source, and then connect with the wire and put the ground. Ground is here. You need to select the ground with 0, yeah. Then you click OK. So you settle here first, then later I teach you how to insert this parameter. Are you okay? So it's basically you need to do something like this. Now this one I can zoom it, but the thing is if I zoom it, then you won't see the whole circuit. Okay, so if you can't see the values, you can refer to your lab manual. Your lab manual have a very step-by-step guidance. Yeah, you can follow this. Okay. So I give you 5 minutes to do it. Let me know if you're already done. Any other questions other than the installer got problem? Anyone else have any problem? Okay, let me take your attendance. Yeah. When I call your name, then you respond a bit. Brian Tan,
Yes, miss.
Chong Chen Wai,
Yes.
Chong Ming Hang,
Yes.
Fong Yu Hong. Fong Yu Hong, I think not here. Kok Kai Kok Wing. Okay. Ho Ying Xuan. Kok Ziyuan.
Hi, miss.
Hi. Li Renjian.
Yes.
Lu Ki Woon.
Yes, miss.
Lo Song Jian.
Yes, miss.
John.
Yes, miss.
Eddie. Ho Carson, I think already withdraw. Sean Ching Yang.
Yes, miss.
Okay, oh here, that's good. Okay, continue with your work. After done, then let me know. Actually, okay. My own laptop also had two versions. Just that it may, takes your memory and size when you do the installation. Done? Any problem? So remember, you need to select the analog resistors. Then why done? We wait for a few more minutes. Maybe 5 more minutes for others. Others, any problem? I didn't also done. Okay, good. Others, are you okay? So after you connect all the resistors, and then you can click and change the value. Change your value. Then for the RVR here, it's just a normal resistor. But then the value, you need to double click it and then put the curly brackets, and then you type resistance. So we don't want to fix the value for this RVR. We want it to have a series of values that later on we will do the setting. So we put a resistor, something like the global variables. We give it a variable name resistance. So you need to put a curly brackets. Curly bracket. Do you know what is curly bracket? Curly, something like this, curly bracket. Are you still with me? Then we need to add the parameters. How you get to add the parameters? So you can go to the place part here. Then you type param. So it will show you. I think it's in the spatial library. Then double click. Then you place it. Then end mode. Then you double click here. Then you open another window. So we need to add the variable resistance here. So how to add a new variable? So you need to add a new property. Add new property. Click yes. Then you type resistance. The value of the resistance doesn't matter. You can put 1K. Then you click OK. Yes. Then it will show here, but then the display is not shown. So you can see that one extra line is added here. Resistance 1K. Okay, but the value not shown. So you can select it and then why no response? And then right click display. So you can select to display format, name and value. Click OK. Then you will have then you have something like this. Resistance equals to 1K. Can you get it? Do you need me to repeat one more time? May I know your progress? Repeat the parameters. Others? Other than Edin and Chen Wai? Others? Can you let me know what are you doing now? Going? What are you doing now? 人接 software problem 中间资源音轩 Oh, okay already. Coding already. Song Jian cannot do. Keep lagging. It's time for you to change a new. Yes, I also want to say upgrade PC. It's time for you to change a new computer. Yeah. Do you need me to? I can help you to write a letter to inform your parents that you need to buy a PC. Yeah, you have PTPTN ma. No, I will help you to write a letter to prove, to show evidence that to your parents that you really need to change a new computer. Sponsor. I need to find somebody to sponsor me. Okay. I mean, next time when you're on graduate, please come back and sponsor me a new computer. Yeah, there are quite many of the graduate. And then they send me the certificate, ask me to certify for them, and then tell me that what are they doing. Quite many of them are doing quite well. Then I will always say, please, when you are free and come over here, please come and meet me. Then there's a thing. That day you all joined the talk, right? The e-workshop. Quite many of I think 3 of them are my students, and 2 of them 2 of them under my supervision for FYP. I invited 5. 2 of them are my friends. I think that workshop is quite good, right? Can learn a lot of things from the from the experienced engineer. Okay, done. So back to this. Okay, repeat the param part. Let me delete this. So you go to the place part, you type param. Okay, then you click it. I think it's in the spatial library, is it? Okay, can you get this? Then you double click, and then before that you don't have any resistance column, so we need to add a new property. Okay, there's one thing. Some students may see something like this. So you double click the first column and first row, first cell. So double click, then you will make it vertical loop. If double click, it will be horizontal loop. Okay? Then new property, then you type resistance. Then you type value 1K. This name can be any name as long as it click apply. Yes, okay. Cancel. Okay, so we have a resistance 1K. The value of the resistance is not important. And the name, you need to follow back this name. If here you type ABC, then just now resistance, you need to add the new property, right? You need to type ABC as well. Can you get what I mean? Okay, so once you get this, I think okay already, but the problem is the display. So you can select it and then right click and select display. Then select display formats, name and value. Click OK. Then basically you have this. Anything pop up, you just say yes. Okay, then resistance equals to 1K. Can you get it right? I have 2. I delete 1. Okay, after you have all this, and remember to put the ground. After you have all this, then you can we can do the simulation. So before we run it, we need to go to PSPI, new simulation profile. So you can put the name maximum power transfer. Then you create it. Are you okay? Because I already create, so I edit simulation profile. Then there will be a window pop up simulation setting. So you have to do this setting. We will select the DC sweep, primary sweep, okay, then global parameter. The name of the parameter is resistance. So again, just now if you type ABC, then now you type ABC. So the start value is 1, and then end value 50K, increment every 100. It means the value of this resistance is going to be from 1 to 50K. Understand? This is not a fixed resistance value. It's going to have a range of values. So it's going to have start from 1 to 50K and increment every 100. Means 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 until 50K. Can you understand? Okay, once you've done this setting, done. Any problem? Select linear. Are you okay? Okay, then once you've done the setting, then you click OK. Then you can run now. You can run here, or you can click repeat by run. So if no error, then the graph, they will call PSPI AD just now. The PSPI AD just now, a blank graph like this will pop up. A blank graph like this will pop up. The background color is not important. Some of you may get the black color. This one accept the background. You can set the background. Window tools. options, I think. Tools option, then you can change the color, so setting, color, setting, the background color. I change it to white color. Can you get this? Anyone got it? Then you can also see a simulation complete. So if it is not complete, means you are not going to have graph like this. I mean, it won't pop up for you. And also there is some other thing I think you can view here as well. They will have some error message here. Cannot click so many times. Now it's my turn. My software hang. Oh no. Yeah, I need to upgrade. Anyone want to sponsor me? Now it's my turn to ask this question. Never mind. All of you for out 500. I think 200 also not bad already. 10 students we have 2,000. Oh yeah. Here, this one okay. Then we continue here. You are right to that, you see. This is a good answer. Okay. Where are we? Okay, then why it is blank? Because just now we didn't select anything. We just select anything here, so it is blank. So now what can you do is, what you want is actually they want maximum power, right? The question. The question say they want the value of the resistor when maximum power transfer to it. So we want the graph to be R here, then power P here, so that we know that when it is maximum power, what is the value of this resistor. Can you understand what I mean? So we will call the, you can add trace. So there are so many variables, right? So you can filter from here. So for example, I want to have power. Okay. So power will be net power RVR. Click OK. So this is a power curve. Power with resistance. Then what is the value? So you can go to here. Toggle this cursor. Then you select this one. Cursor peak means peak value means a maximum value. So we can show you when it is maximum, the value of here. So can you see something here? When it is maximum, oh sorry, the resistance value is 8K, not 4K, not 40K, 8K. So just now nobody get the correct answer. So it is 8K kilo ohm when the power is at 53.395 microwatt. This is our result. Can you understand? Any question? Any question? Okay, this one, toggle cursor and peak value. They will show you the peak value. Other than that is, okay, if you don't want to have the W power graph, power is equal to what? Power is equal to current times voltage, right? P equals to IV, right? So you can have voltage R1 minus 2 and this multiply with current. Yeah, can you see? You are having the same graph. I use the formula V times I equals to power, or I use a power graph. Both of them are the same shape. So other than that is, you can change the color. Okay, close the cursor first. You can also change the color of the trace by clicking the trace. Then trace property. You can change the color. Green color you don't want. You want to have what color? Pink color, for example. The pattern, the width, make it thicker, something like this. Let me see if my seriously cannot. I need to off and I off first. Close the program. Any question? Any problem? Anything you want to ask? Yeah, let me know if you have any problem, yeah. Okay, my OCAD capture alive. So what I want to tell you just now, when you want to do the view, run it, a piece, how to run it? Yeah, why I don't have a run button? It's a bit weird. Piece 5. Okay, after you have the new simulation profile, right? It means something like this. Okay, something like this. After you do the setting, then you can run it. Okay, then you can run it. If I think if error, then they will show somewhere here. Okay, let me, for example, if I remove the wire here, then I run it. Then yes, they will show here your design data a warning reported. So they will tell you that yeah, warning duplicate value, your design does not contain the ground. Okay, and then the graph also, the graph will be something like this, error, 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 error. Are you okay? So means then you can also say error log here. Are you okay? So it means your circuit has a problem, so you need to fix it. So for example, after no wire here, so I connect back. Then I run it again. So if it is run correctly, everything okay, then they will have a blank plain workspace graph like this trace. Are you okay? So why you don't have anything? But you don't have anything because you didn't use this kind of meters, level meters. So for example, if I want to know the power across the resistor, I can put here. Then later on, I run it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Now the graph will automatically pop up. Then you don't need to go to trace, add trace. So you don't need to do this. Do you get what I mean? So if you want to auto prop, then you can use this kind of marker. So this one we call voltage marker. There is a voltage marker. Then this is a potential meter marker. Then this is a current marker. There are some markers that they have some rules. So like current marker will be ignored unless connected to a pin. So you must connect to a pin. Then you have power marker. Power marker unless connected to the device. So you need to connect on the device. Are you okay? So if you have all these markers, then later on when you run it, then you automatically pop up everything. Something like this. And then they will show you here. Green color stands for what? Purple color stands for what? Are you okay? But of course, we are not interested in all this. So you can select and delete it. So you are interested in this power. Okay. So again, what is the results for today's experiment 3? So what we want to know is when it is maximum power, what's the meaning of maximum power? The maximum values of this power. Then you can hover cursor. Then what is the value of the resistance? So the variable resistance is here, can you see? 8K when it is 53.395 microwatts. Are you okay? Are you still with me? See here. How many students still here? 3 only. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, so yeah, that's good. So any other questions? I think that's all for this lab. If you don't have any questions, then we will end our class here. Yeah, if you don't have any questions, then we end our class here. So experiment 4 and 5 will be next sessions on week 6, then we'll end. So next session should be quite fast. There are 2 simple experiment. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, then you can dismiss. Bye.